from what I remember of the name, image, likeness rules, just to test my knowledge on how much I know that you told me, if you go to college with a scholarship to play a sport, you cannot make any money off of your image. And if you do make money, you die.
No.
Okay.
The rules used to be, up until this year, this past school year, was that the NCAA would have you sign a piece of paper that basically waived all of your rights to use your name, image, or likeness for any sort of financial benefit. Whether that's making YouTube videos or anything along those lines, the NCAA and the school that you were with had the rights to your entire name, image, and likeness to use as they saw fit for their own advertising purposes.
That's what I said.
So now athletes are allowed
nothing.
I'm just gonna
nothing. Just give me something, man. Give me something. Just a college athlete looking to make money. Give me something, man.
Well, now you can.
Oh, shit.
The NCAA passed a ruling after the state of California brought this topic up by making a rule that athletes could do this in their state legislature. Man, I'm stumbling on words today. So it forced the NCAA to consider it, and therefore they passed the name, image, likeness. It's called NIL for short, so that athletes could, in fact, do this.
Okay.
But now there's a problem.
Uh-oh.
So what started happening in college, as a college athlete, you're able to transfer between schools. Because, say, a coach leaves, like we talked about in the college coaching carousel.
You don't want to be trapped in a bad program.
Correct. And you're not necessarily guaranteed a scholarship if you transfer, but people will vie for transfer students all the time.
Okay.
Well, now...
Wait, let me guess what the problem is.
Sure. Go for it. I'm ready for this.
All right. So now all these kids, adults actually, young adults, have the ability to make money off of their image and likeness. So what's happening is basically like the beginning of YouTube when the MCN started to come into play and they started scooping up all these other influencers and YouTubers and they decided to get them under a blanket deal and give them a nice 70-30 split. Oh, it's so delightful. You can make money off of making videos on the internet. And just like that, the sports people are like, oh, we'll give you a delightful 70-30 split if you fall under the umbrella of the MCN. And then these mega conglomerates are being formed all from the used body parts of all of these athletes. As they get in the conglomerate, they split them up 70-30, 70 towards the company, 30 of you remaining, just enough to keep you alive so that you can perform.
No.
And then they're sold to Disney for $500 million.
Wow.
That's what happened to like 2 companies. They got sold to both of them, Disney, $500 million. Why? I don't know. They didn't know what they were buying. Maker sold to Disney for $500 million. They didn't buy a goddamn thing because Maker didn't own anything. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Is that what's happening to the sports people?
No.
Okay. I was a little off. How close was I?
Pretty far off because that's it's similar, but it's different. Like it's similar in the financial realm, but it's different in who's doing what.
Okay. But what I imagine would happen in this scenario where there's suddenly all these kids that are like, I can make money. How do I make money? There's going to be companies that come in there and take advantage of that.
Correct.
I believe
that was one of the
happening.
That was one of the biggest fears of the NCAA allowing this is because sports agents weren't allowed to contact student athletes until they declared for the draft. So whether they were playing football and declared for the NFL draft.
I know what they're doing. They're starting OnlyFans. Am I right?
No.
What they can. They couldn't before because that's their image and likeness. Even if it's their penis, it's still their image and their likeness. Even if it's not identifiable, I'm willing to bet that it still falls under the purview of legal image and likeness. But now they can start OnlyFans because OnlyFans is apparently the only way to make money on the internet. An ungodly amount of money.
My hair makes money, but not an ungodly amount of
Show
money.
your penis.